Okay, so the 3 rules of being an assassin of Nazis is you wear tool shirts, fancy hoodies, you listen to Kings of Calypso, and after you've killed the Nazis, you cook Nazi GOERING, which is what I will be doing here, or Nazi GOERING. It was a probably just as nasty as all the other higher-ranking Nazis. Anyway, the rice is doing its thing. It's taking a while. Real shitty stove, but we'll get there. Yeah. All right. So ingredients you'll need are, paprika or paprika. Doesn't really taste like anything. It's just like red. You'll need nutmeg. Nutmeg is good because it's like just this weird thing that makes everything better. Salt. Why not? Some pink salt. It's pink. It's from the Himalayas, You'll be like fucking Buddha of compassion in no time. Pepper, Buddha of sneezes. Ew. You definitely need this. Curry. Curry is powder, None of that, soupy type, the yellow, And then you want some of this continental spring vegetable soup and or, little foil packet of MSG. You want that because it makes everything better. Good to see that in this it says free from artificial colors and artificial flavors. So that's a good sign indicating that the machines that made this powder haven't redesigned themselves yet. This rice taking forever, but yeah, once this gets going, the rest of it is like, 15 minutes, and it's a very tasty meal. It's done. It's on its way. Alright, so now like the rice is sort of going, there's like a couple of bubbles rising up from underneath. You want to get a fork or some kind of stirring situation, but this will do. This is something random that I found on the bench. Put the hoodie back on because that's extremely necessary for this recipe. Give it a stir, Give it a good stir. I'm using wholemeal rice because if you don't and you cook the mince of GOERING into it's not good for the bowel, as you can imagine. A lot of gas. So, pretty fun bit of Nazi lore is old Mengele doing all his experiments, figured out how to make meat, and so he said to GOERING, when they were getting the shit bombed out of them at the end of their, reign of terror. Man, you want to get fucking, burnt to a crisp in this fire, or do you want your ass cooked for the rest of history, And GOERING was like, why the fuck not, And so, yeah. Anyway. First thing you gotta do. So, alright, what you want is some table spread, Nice and orange, yellower on the inside. You want a generous spoon of that, whatever the fuck it is, who knows. And you get this. I'll do this thing for a bit. Oh, I can smell it already. While it's all red like this, still red, just get your stuff out, some of this curry powder. Okay, nutmeg, wait. How about we shed some light on the subject? Get out the nutmeg, just sprinkle on quite a, you want about a third as much nutmeg as you put in curry. Get out the old red precum or paprika, as is the correct name for the stuff. Red is what it's actually called. Add the red to the still red mince. Just get the good It doesn't taste like anything. It's just red. Then you want your not yet remade MSG packet. These are actually pretty rare. This is one of the last times I get to use one of these, I think. Unless they turn the spring vegetable machines back on or it redesigns itself. But if you can't get this, get the French onion soup packet. Also good. Just chuck it on there. Put a little salt. Pepper, you know? Don't just crack it straight in. Crack it in your hand first. This rice is coming along quite smoothly. Slowly but smoothly. Oh. As you can see, I have not put any vegetables in this, but that's because I ate roasted carrots earlier today. That's better. That's better. That's better. Another name you could call this, if you're, sensitive about Nazism and killing them or not killing them or eating them, cannibalism is, it's not a particularly nice idea. You could just call it brown, because that's the colour it goes. It's also the colour of the rice I've used. So, yeah. Nice, consistent. Brown with brown rice. Super buttery. I can't spatula dance as well with my left hand. Okay, so you want this really, really greasy. Like, just chuck it in there, give it a go. Brown rice is really good if you want your rice to smell and taste like Wheaties. So you want to like cook Nazi GOERING's ass culture. You want to cook it so it sort of like crisps up like several times. Oh, that was lucky. You want to give this a stir. This is nearly done. Once all the water is evaporated out of it, which it pretty much has, it's done. And then once that happens, it's done. Yeah, then you stir in the rice. I don't know. In the meantime, you have a bit of a taste. Alright. Tastes like Wheat Bix, which is brown. Needs more red. And so, as you go about stirring it, right, it'll all go like a nice consistent brown colour, and then and then you just sort of leave it in the pan and let it crisp up at the bottoms of the pan, and that's real good. I like that sort of thing. And because you've used brown rice, the charred meat effects to the bow aren't quite so pronounced. That's definitely not proper information. I don't know. And leave that for a bit. And then what you gotta do is you gotta like tuck in and enjoy, you know? Look at that. Ooh. In fact, by now you can probably turn the calypso off and you can start watching the videos that you've made of you cooking the old Goering himself.